The lights are on. Traffic on Ningxia Road instantly became a food stall. At night, this has become a fragrance factory. Boiled and fried with all kinds of good ingredients, more than 180 stalls. 1/3. It is an old stall of more than 50 years. Su's jigao rice is typical. With many people, the ancient flavor of youth. I have eaten for more than 30 years. This tastes good. The meat is very Q. Then very soft. Braised and tender leg library, served with shredded bamboo shoots and marinated eggs. Another bowl of special shrimp egg soup. Greatly satisfied. Desire to eat tonight. Delicious. Different from home. That's the taste. Yes. How many bowls can you eat? I should probably have another bowl. 2 bowls like this. The most guests eat 3 bowls. Break the record. No more. All men. Steaming hot pot, with marinated pork ribs, shiitake mushrooms, shredded meat and bamboo shoots. There is also a store of sole legs. A whole night. Guests one after another. Boss Su just cares about these pots. One stop often. Just 3 or 4 hours. We didn't cut corners. What to do with something? (1967) Selling hot food at the Ningxia night market, from a young boy working hard to the present. The 2 children have grown. Help at the stall, although he is over 60. Still retiring. I will run back to Pinglin in the morning. Home in the mountains, dig green bamboo shoots. Take advantage of the sun, dried bamboo shoots. Make crispy bamboo shoots and pork rib soup with unique flavor. Free every day. I am very relaxed. I'm like an unpaid volunteer. I help. Just feel good. Signature egg shrimp soup. By the son of catering, Su Mingzhong is in charge. Before opening, made on site, shrimp wrapped in fish paste. Have to be carefully pulled out one by one, put into boiling water. Shrimp are pinched on site every day. Make the soup thicker. Then our soup base, added some winter vegetables. Go boiled winter vegetable soup. When eating, with a poached egg. This bowl of soup is red, white and yellow. There is also the sincerity of delicacies from mountains and seas. Daughter Shumi has neat hands and feet, multiple uses, although more than a year ago. I just went back to my dad's stall to help, but I've been a businessman since I was a child. Old business, like you can do it with your eyes closed. A year ago. You're not helping at dad's stand, I have other jobs. Play business. So at this time of night, do not have to work. Yes. I used to work normally, it's a 9 to 5 routine. And now there is no way, be a night owl and stay up all night. The next second. God is in a hurry to collect taxes. Excuse me. Be patient. Wait a minute and the big umbrella will come. Excuse me. There are many emergencies to deal with. Like. We'll practice resilience and become very good. It is not easy to make a living in the night market. It depends on God's face. Have to get used to the political atmosphere. Tourists on the ebb and flow of the tide. The big environment can't be controlled by people. Boss Su has long been there. He said that as long as the product quality is good, don't be afraid that guests won't come. Go to another house. The pork head rice in Tainan salt water is said to be delicious. I'll go and see. I think otherwise we use the leg bank. I thought. We do our own research. Research by doing. Do it and you will have a successful day. 1-year-old from Pinglin Deep Mountain. Squeeze into the bustling Dihua Street. Follow auntie in Yongla Market. Do fabric wholesale. Good business. But because of my brother's financial problems, gotta take over his sushi deli stand. And plunged into the oil soup world. 3 years. Helped my brother pay off the 200,000 debt. The amount. It doesn't look big now. But in the era of economic takeoff. Enough to buy an apartment house. Brother is good. I was still a kid, whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm good at whatever I do. Interests aside, brotherhood. Like fat. The leg bank that is firmly strung. Transition from sushi at the beginning. Braised pork rice and pork rib rice. Later, the pig brother rice, which is popular in the South. High rice. Change it to the leg bank part to sell. Eat everywhere home study. Developed. Golden ingredient braised pork sauce. Soy sauce is from Dashi. One is from Pingdong. This soy sauce, Pingdong soy sauce. It's an old way. No preservatives added. I have used it for more than 0 years. No preservatives added. I used to load it myself. Finally older. No way to load. I also thought about using pork belly, come to be the protagonist, but the pork belly is too oily. Skinned leg library, after marinating, both cute and fragrant but not deadly salty. So after launching more than 40 years ago, it is very popular with night market customers. Become a super piggy. Its meat is very tender, then melt in the mouth. Then the grains of rice are also distinct. I saw it on the internet, then come and taste. Then it feels delicious. I think this is my second hometown. Like my home. Ningxia Road is like my home. As long as the lights are on, the crowd keeps flowing. When serving as the chairman of the business circle. Promote smoking ban, registration of ingredients and use of white iron chopsticks. Night market leader, his deep cultivation can make countless people a garden for dreaming and raising a family. Although the second generation veteran still checks at any time. Changing hands does not change. Pack 2 chickens, together. Pack 4 chickens. 3 blacks and 1 middle school, cold spring day. Cold snaps come in waves. In addition, the plague of the century raged. Even the most popular Ningxia night market popularity is also cooler than ever. Only at the door of Wu's house, crowd body temperature gathers. Haven't entered the store yet. The aroma of chicken and wine wafting from inside. Let the cold and sluggish spirit wake up. All lined up here. Go to the back. We just watch the sky eat. The colder the weather, the more I want to eat hot. Warm stomach. Warm stomach. The whole body is hot without feeling cold. Rich sesame oil. Generously let dragons smell the fragrance for free. Hungry and cold. Frequently looking forward to. Desire to burn taste buds. Sesame chicken. Sesame oil meat slices. Sesame oil double waist. Put sesame oil and ginger slices in the pot first. The hot rendering is full of wok. Boil with broth. This raging fire. It is the salvation of warmth in the cold wind. Start in your 20s, eat here. As long as it is that, work breaks. I will come here specially with my husband. I won't say it's too oily. And make you feel tired. It won't. It is fragrant. Best-selling sesame oil chicken, or the waist. Double waist again. Double waist is also a lot of fried. 20 years of experience. Senior chef Wang Qinglin, practicing sesame oil food tonic skills. True gold is not afraid of fire. The colder the temperature, the hotter the fire. He is more busy. The signature sesame oil chicken is affirmed. There are many tricks in the pot. They are the subtle keys to victory. Imitation chicken like chicken. More than 6 or 7 catties. Mature chicken. The meat is more chewy. Relatively resilient. Own relatives. Ants confinement. Come to me. I do it for them. Pack them back. She told me I'll pack it up and go home. Sesame oil chicken. The chef has to help relatives and friends take out to the house. Of course it's also the proprietress Xiao Tinghan. The confinement meal of the year. Ordinary sesame oil chicken has a strong taste. Many women confinement to the late stage. Almost tired of eating. But homemade sesame oil chicken. Tasty but refreshing. Let Xiao Tinghan's confinement be full. Full body. Became a teenage grandma. Still red. During pregnancy. Start to help. I'm better off. I just didn't do it. Too tired. Just take a month off. Loud sign at the night market. In fact, the background is not small. 70 years ago. Xiao Tinghan's mother-in-law's mother. Sesame oil chicken is sold at Jianqing Circle. The circle has been made for 36 years, after fire demolition. After the ring. It has become a historical relic of snacks in Taipei. The storefront of Wu's family moved in. Ningxia Night Market across the road, still taste. In the memory area of taste buds in old Taipei. Hold on to the ring scent of yesteryear. Our house is relatively light. Can't eat too spicy, just don't eat too spicy. Not like the outside, it's a lot of rice wine. Then the ginger is very spicy like that. If you add sesame oil, it will be bitter. For me is the front put ginger. Fish it up first. I'm afraid of the soup. No taste of ginger, just add ginger juice. Let it season. We all specify that. Mincheng West Road, Xinqing sesame oil. Very fragrant, very fragrant. It's really fragrant. The kindling of the 70-year-old store, passed down to the 4th generation. By 2 brothers under the age of 30. Worked together. To shoulder the responsibility of inheritance. The night market is an evening business. Okon June. 3 p.m. every day. Just behind the shop, simple kitchen. Prepare half the amount needed for the day. Sesame oil and ginger sauté. Reheated imitation chicken. Not open yet. The middle section of the entire Ningxia night market, already smell. Wu Kongjuan's hard work. Imitation chicken is more chewy. Bigger. Not astringent. I actually need this pot at night. So I didn't overcook. If it's wings. Now, ready to eat. Chicken legs are, yet, impossible. Usually boiled sesame oil chicken. It's all boiled chicken soup with clear water. But the Wu family doesn't do that. To make medicinal sesame oil rice wine. Not so thick and greasy. Slightly lighter and more flavorful. The pot next to Wu Kongjun, pork bone and chicken bone broth. It is the smudged canvas that replaces clear water. The kitchen is better than others every day. One more process. But the young boss, patient not impatient, from high school, work at home. Get ready for the 4th bat. It's harder outside. I feel at home. It will be easier. Wrap a pig heart, wrap a pig heart, wrap a vegetable and a bamboo shoot. I'm luckier than others. Because I don't have to look for a job. I have a job. Yeah, so I just skip it. Brother is in charge of the back court. Brother Wu Kongyu guards the front court. Fill in anytime you see a vacancy. Under the guidance of master and parents. Already in and out of the field. Respond with courtesy. Standard businessman. Same as brother. Established very early. Future direction. Want to make your own sesame oil chicken. Food scene in Taipei. Fly higher. I didn't know anything at first. Touch everything. Great sense of accomplishment, of course. Because after all here, it has been open for more than 70 years. If it can become the light of Ningxia night market. My pleasure. 24, 25 years old, just take over the 70-year-old signboard. Overage mature and responsible attitude, make parents feel at ease. Completely backstage. Bring grandchildren at home, just read the report easily every day. View young people's achievements. Let many house neighbors super envy. I don't have to do it. They are really good. I've been sensible since I was a child. Maybe I got in touch with these industries earlier. So compared to peers. Be a little more mature. Parents are tired. I have watched them work hard since I was a child, so feel they are now. Life in retirement. Actually, it's not too much. Ningxia Night Market, the youngest old shop, young people with serious attitude and action, earn the trust of previous generations. Don't want to rely on mom and dad. Instead, let parents rely on. I just hope that the guests can continue. Remember, this taste will not change. No grand plans. The memory taste of the old ring. Able to last forever. Generation after generation is willing to do. Teach by example. Maybe it's from the 70 years sign. Hide recipe. Soy sauce. There is a clear soy sauce. To put 2 pairs. Feng Kuanji, do it at sunrise. This will be busy making soup. He's alone in the kitchen. In and out. Cater for all meals. Improved soup from former father-in-law. Hooked thin cornstarch, added some toppings. I added bamboo shoots and shiitake mushrooms, self-improved. Like I teach my apprentice. I said, oh. Master leads in. Practice is personal. Cooked soup. Must be accompanied by the best protagonist, sprigs marinated overnight. Also only wrapped in thin fish paste. Fleshy. But looking good is more delicious. I do this already, 35 years. What I was doing. People want to ask me, I will never talk. Then I'm older now, everyone will be afraid to say. Why is it so brittle? Did you take medicine or something? Now I can talk. No problem. Every family has it. Everything in the kitchen, just salt. You just add salt. Flower branch, itself will be brittle. This is the work inside. Yes, very simple. The so-called tricks of the rivers and lakes, it's worthless if it's broken. But Feng Kuanji is not afraid. Hot pot. A piece of flower branch becomes more attractive. Little giant one, physically fit. At the age of 16, but the crew of an ocean-going fishing vessel. Returned to Taiwan at the age of 20. Married to a catering family. Father-in-law is Mia. Founder of famous Hua Zhi Soup. Air bow is a ring. Famous braised pork rice boss. I've been lucky. I met many noble people. Including my wife's ex-wife. My father-in-law is also my nobleman. My second uncle is too. But I just didn't have a good grasp. It's a bit sad to say, rice vermicelli like a kite. Love is long but forked. Get the true family craftsmanship. Tonghua Night Market in Taipei. Start a business, just one night. Just earn 20,000 yuan. Whether it is the flower branch soup learned, or homemade meat sticks and meat soup. Braised pork rice, fried rice noodles, it is the favorite of the customers. Eat 10 years. Have been eating for a long time, stir-fried rice noodles with flower branch soup. Signboard. He has done good deeds, he did it more realistically, yes, then some meat soup. If eating out will be coated with a lot of powder, then he won't. Every guest comes in, they are all my god of wealth, right? So now there is a sense of accomplishment. My sense of achievement is not money. My sense of accomplishment, I saw the guests take my things. I eat everything I make. I'm happy. He is proud. Daily food waste, less than a bowl. Learn crafts from elders. Ancient wisdom preserved to the present. Fried rice noodles. Put on the board. Edge hole steaming. Guests order reheating. Finally, use a kitchen knife. Cut rice noodles. Laborious procedure, goodbye. He continues. In order to eat whole rice vermicelli. Although copper price, but the pursuit of LV in the snack industry. Feng Kuanji cooks. Persistent. But out of the kitchen. Full of mind. Kidnapped by numbers, these numbers are still astronomical. Bet a lot. Tens of millions. Café de Coral. At the very beginning, 30 years ago. Bet on that too. Bet hard. Lost in half a year. Including the original marriage. Get married. My wife's diamond rings. Gold bracelet or something. Lose light. So. Just when the gambling addiction broke out again and again, tens of millions are gone. The stall is also closed. Wife signs promissory note, forgive again and again. But bad temper finally crushed the marriage. Last straw. My mouth is cheap. Often is. Keep talking to her. Come on, come on. Come away, sheep herding child. It's been a long time. It's true that the sheep have come and the wolves have come. Was left. I wanted to leave my personality. Since you dare to write it out. I can only stamp. What else? This is my personality. Nearly 60. Face has long been put aside. Fast talk. I'm afraid the reporter missed it. The wonderful and absurd aspects of his life. No wife backup. Son ignored him. After 40. I have to fight on my own. Drink, gamble, yes. But I admire him very much. Even if he is stormy. Come this way. But he didn't because of this. Just give up on yourself. Then he will want to say, okay, here fall. I'll get up from here. I'm old, I can't help it. But I'm still the same. Hawk a mental stiff neck. Don't bow. Do something wrong on your own. Fortunately, I learned the craft well back then, know how to observe the market. So later, whether it is running a fast fried restaurant, or Hua Zhi Tang shop, I can make my wallet full again. Holidays. This scented lion head became a popular fried chicken. One by one. Mother-in-law and mother-in-law are spreading the word. The southernmost one goes to Kaohsiung. Call. Not to mention Taichung, Taoyuan Zhongli Dadui. The farthest in the east is Huali and Taitung. I said I don't have internet. I don't shop online. How do you know? She came to Taipei, her sister gave him something to eat. Delicious, give her a business card and give her a phone number. Lion heads are sold in Wazatang store. Especially abrupt. What was even the lion's head back then? Do not know at all. Friends, please eat. Feel good. Only after groping for the formula. Hind legs with a fat ratio of 7:7, with water chestnuts and onions. Sunflower meat. Filled his treasury again. I used to learn fried rice noodles and flower branch soup. I have always envied others. Others say. My friend who sells meat dumplings. The festival of meat dumplings. Isn't it Dragon Boat Festival? Do you sell that pancake? And it's festival. I sell flower branches and fried rice noodles. No holidays. I am very envious. Later, after making this lion head, I have it no matter what festival. So my second brother said. Heroes are made of confusion. He's confused. For mother-in-law, but very smart. To be able to fasten the stomach of the family, only willing to put it in the bag. Afternoon, come out at 2 o'clock for sale, you have good time. Because I have to go to work. So I'm rushing out to buy. Last time I bought it for a friend. Friend said it was delicious. I bought a caddy and went home to eat it up. My son didn't eat it. Every new year, Was Haijing will always be suspended for a month or two. Good effort to make lion head. I was addicted to drinking and gambling. The bad-tempered Feng Kuanji. This will. Most of the vigor has been worn away by the years. Encouraged by my daughter. He stands firm. Ask him if he quit gambling? He said this spring. Hands are not open yet. Sashimi cooking station, open early in the morning at traditional markets. Salmon with red cabbage. Look at this sashimi angle, the same from every angle. 75-degree angle. We are rich. There are 7 or 8 kinds of materials. Try to say hands don't talk to that. The sashimi was in contact for too long, so soon. Almost seconds, just fix it. We just like this 200 yuan. Cheap enough. Compared to fancy restaurants. 1/3 of the price, you can eat fresh food. Many people buy food. I will also buy some to take home and enjoy. That sashimi is full of freshness. So every time I come here to buy food, we'll go through. I love the sashimi here. Children also like to eat sashimi, to our little ones. I like to eat raw fish. There are also professional customers, just stand at the bar, serve it fresh. So cheap. Then it can be so rich. Very little. Full of rare. Special trip today. Right. I have seen it before. Have been through before, seen several times, too many people, too many people. When Renjing performs knife skills, the chef is full of style, such a space, to him. It's actually smaller. Small but complete. We have everything we need, right? Just say work. It's just inconvenient, work part. Relatively inconvenient, why? Because of work. No way to say the hotel. Bring everything here, play on no way. When there is no way, soon. Work is not a matter of occasion. Work is a matter of mentality. If you say today, you work to say, this place can't do it small. Not like this. You have to be happy to go to work. Quality will be good. If you are not happy today, the quality is not good. In a 5-star hotel, serving as a Japanese cuisine chef. Nearly 30 years. After Master Wen retired, serving restaurant seafood in the olden days. Fish stall owner Chen Wenlong. Invite him to cook Litten food together. Wen Renjing agreed. That's all. 5-star master for the old market. Bring 5-star culinary skills. And 5-star care. Such fish. Always, this is about to be repaired, just can't use. When exposed to air, the meat will spoil. If the meat deteriorates, it must be repaired. It tastes like this, the guests will not feel the water. The quality of things must be taken care of here. Let the guests come here, feel free to eat our food, I am happy to eat like this. This is really what a 5-star hotel does. No la. This is a good business. Although it is a roadside stall, but be a little furry. Very fuzzy. Not tortoise. Guests can't eat good food. Chef cooking in the vegetable market. Former colleagues and customers. I can't help crying for him. Master Wen. A lot of people don't see me. There is one of our colleagues, he was scared. Are you a hotel supervisor? Come here to do roadside stalls, I said it doesn't matter. Do not grab. Right. What's there to be ashamed of? We are service. Right. This is how the service industry is. Where is it done differently? Share things with guests. Right. My daughter said, Dad, do you still have to work? I do not work. Who of you wants to raise me? Can put the chef. Poach corners to sit at Litten sushi bar. Boss Chen is very face-saving. Of course his lining is also quite powerful. Operating a fish stall, more than half a century. Chen Wenlong handles fish. Very skillful. Okay. Generally do sashimi, it has a row of thorns here. Pick the thorn, if presbyopia, very strenuous, not bad. Because of habit, should be almost palpable, touch everywhere. It's been 50 years too, right? From here to here, probably. About 23 to 25 thorns. Kill a fish. Almost my hand, won't touch this fish. That's it. Then give it to our Master Wen. 2 Ajizan in their 60s. Division of Labor, director of each exhibition. In the century-old market, create new prosperity. Boss Chen is also afraid to say, what if we have no business? I said probably not. I said, come here with you. For so many years, 50 years, right? Come here with my strength, should be okay. Maybe we can have a meal together. It exploded on the first day. It's full. He was scared too. I'm scared too. How business is so good. So it's 2 Ajizans. Yes, very attractive. No la. Some neighbors, some guests. Take care of us. Mainly also, things we do really, because I always do what I do. Very real. No cutting corners, on different runways. Move forward with the same mindset. Restaurant chef in this market. Food and life are brilliant. Xixing Palace has been 100 years. 100 years. We are aiming at this historic site, and this banyan tree. When is a cool morning? Under the great shade, crowds of diners, chopping rice and drinking soup. Enjoy. Leisure time in the architectural jungle. Under the banyan tree. Under that tree. Then the original wind. That's the best. A scene only possible in the countryside, out and out. On the streets of Taipei. In front of Xixing Temple, dozens of stalls can eat from breakfast till lunch. Until dinner. Although every family is modeled. But smell. Everyone is a master. Everyone cooks differently. Someone likes this, someone likes that. No, the same. 5 or 6 in the morning, fried fish stew. Aroma of boiled pork ribs. Scrambling to escape, unimaginable. Dishes only available in restaurants. Can shine here too. 20 years ago, I think this is delicious, I'm just doing research like this. Her daughter, fried meringues, beautiful. Fish head casserole, many people come to buy. And Kaohsiung came here to buy it. 20 years. Her hot pot. That is recommended. Hot pot, fish head casserole. First recommendation. Auntie Ah Jin's Seafood Stir-Fry Restaurant, at the corner. 2 major signs, it's Buddha jumping over the wall and fish head casserole. When we bought this fish, we'll be treated specially. Won't make it that earthy. Otherwise, some fish had earthy taste, really can't eat. Yes, especially the whole pot. This is what it tastes like, can't say anything. It has a very special smell. So most of them use silver carp more. Fried will be more fragrant and crisp. Crispy fried chub, aroma wafts in the air. To get rid of the fishy smell. Wash beforehand. Is the most labor-intensive step, especially working in a semi-outdoor environment. Have more endurance. Really hot. Better in winter. But it's cold in winter. There is no way to do the hard work of the food industry. But seeing the guests eating happily, we feel it's worth it. This is a mother-daughter pair, as long as the customers are satisfied. All fatigue will be killed in seconds. For the status quo, the family is very contented. Because 20 years ago, that was living. Tired days. Car wash early in the morning, I'll make this stall later. Can't make money. To do so much work. 3 kids to raise. Mortgage. Aunt Jean, who has suffered from childhood. Even the heavy work of carrying cement is willing to do. Take pains to think of it as dancing cha-cha. 1 day and 2 jobs. Within 2 years, pay off the 2 million mortgage. Finally, my cousin handed over the stall to her. Cooking is just talking and laughing. Cheated bit by bit. I can't cook. He said you're welcome. Do not be humble. You use this trick. Yes. Auntie Ajin is smiling. Do business with retreat. I just ran into a group of people here. Chef at the Grand Hotel. They came to meal and taught me to teach me how to cook. I will learn it. Chef from Grand Hotel. I say. It is the apprentice who cooks for the master to eat. Happy to eat. Happy to come again. We are more related to him. I have worked hard to learn from him. The chef taught her how to pick fish. Skimming. There is also the use of seasoning. The result is rich seafood. Fish head casserole. Guests eat from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. Worry about high cholesterol. She replaced the bird eggs with all kinds of meatballs. But most especially, also cover the hot pot with a quilt. That meringue. Outside like you now, can't eat this. Guests will praise after eating. They don't eat without this meringue. Everyone eat 2 or 3 slices at a time, up to 5 slices. Meringue soaked in fresh fish, aroma of soup. Take it to the next level. Strong Hong Kong flavor. It has become the taste of nostalgia for wanderers. Fried meringue requires high oil temperature. 3 eggs make 1. 66 years of Meifeng. Helping at the stall since childhood. High-risk cuisine. Make 0 mistakes. And a cute name. Quilt. Auntie Ajin felt that the quilt, too pretty. Only used for vegetable, what a pity. So put it. Spread on fish head casserole. Unexpectedly, it became a highlight. Fried crispy. Put on casserole fish head, there will be a very special fragrance on it. Don't believe you smell it. It tastes like an egg roll. Delicious food, whether it is spring, summer, or autumn, winter. Can see gourmets. Under the banyan tree in front of the temple. Feast on. The Holy Palace of Mercy. It is one of the 3 major temples in Dadoqing. In the early years, the stream of pilgrims began to form settlements. Selling medicine, punching, and selling plaster. Sell something different. The stall is already occupied. Finally, just line up. Stall set up tables in Miaokou Square when the temple hosts activities. They are also actively involved. The two sides have coexisted peacefully for many years. Create a win-win situation. Become a good story in Dadoqing. Do you want the dish to be spicy? A little bit spicy, small spicy. Then the little roll is good. The typhoon is very strong and she, mother, also comes. Yes. Only for serving table guests. That's right, because that guest came too. Yes. No way. Talk to her. Yes, my dad used to say, believe what you say. Well said is to do. After my wife left, Auntie Jean feeds the whole family by herself. The guest became her sustenance. Miaokou's lifelong struggle. It is the epitome of the whole stall. Wind and sun and rain. Let's make Miaokou more beautiful together. Write a new page. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, in front of the shed of Dadoqing Matsu Temple, completely. Can be compared with New Year's Eve Street. Comparable scene. Add soup later. Meat? You want meat. No bones. What a bowl of noodles with meat. Come and sit inside. Come again. Are you two eating here? What soup? Mixed soup. On the brick red trail, stop and go. Pedestrians at a tea ceremony, even if the sky above the head of Taipei City, gloomy. Right now knows, like hot smoke, anxiety can be evaporated. Time-honored brand, every business is beautiful. If it is more popular than Su Zhenxing's pork knuckle stall, also definitely on the list. Soup-like. Then the meat. Full of Q, yes. You have to eat quickly. We have to go quickly, right? Yes, I'm afraid the car will be towed outside. Eating very nervous, will it? Will. Still afraid of being towed. But afraid of being dragged, still want to eat, of course. This soup is very thick. The taste may have some fishy smell. It's not. Its pork knuckle will not be said to be overcooked, not too hard. Just good QQ, it's delicious. Oh, 3 broths. Then 2 composite faces. Actually, I think something. Delicious or not, it's all about the next. It's just you getting used to the taste. You have been eating for a long time, like your mother cooks, your mother's cooking. Not necessarily delicious, but you are used to eating, you are used to this taste. Then you have been a little longer. Will want to eat again, aftertaste a little bit of this taste, in this way. Knife up, knife down. The holy cooking habits of guests, some have bones and tendons. Q-bomb crystal, some are soaked in the clear soup base. Plain and tender. Looks like it's missing the color, 1 bite but full mouth. Su Zhenxing's boiled pig's knuckle. Simple seasoning, time to cook. Down becomes the key. You touch like this, its leather is soft Q. This means it is cooked like this. Yes, then you can scoop it up. But in a pot of pig's feet, actually it won't be the whole. Is heated evenly. So some will be hard, some will be soft, but when you cook it just right, you pick it up together like this. Some like to eat hard, I can give him the tough one. Some like to eat soft, I'll pick the soft one for him, in a bottomless bucket. Cooked it repeatedly the day before. Clear water of pig's feet, became creamy white stew this morning. Skim off the fat. In order to make the meat tender. Hot pig feet. First timing. You have to throw it in cold water to shrink it. Wait until the guests come to the door. Return to the pan and dip in heat. Drizzle with rice wine, a handful of shredded ginger, only allowed to go out to meet guests. He said pigs trotters don't want. Yes. Didn't talk. Next time you say no to trotters. Come and add soup later. Peak hour. Overwhelming people coming in. Popularity is like boiling pork knuckle soup. Go on and on. Su Zhenxing finished cutting the leg meat. Quick change of feet, quick hands and feet, compare tone of voice. But always gentle, superb EQ, really good at cooking. Before. I used to compare. It's just that the speech will be more urgent and faster. Didn't even talk about losing your temper. Speak in a hurry. Faster. Yes. Unfamiliar guests will feel. This boss seems fierce and cool feeling. No. It's just relatively expressionless. I didn't say it was fierce. There were not so many people before. Yes. There were not so many people before. Yes, many people used to. He doesn't know here. There is a market here. Yes, no one knew before. Even those who live nearby say. There are food for sale. Do the math. Su Zhenxing from his parents. The years that took over, in fact, it is almost old, half of seniority. This kind of door opens every day, just a scene full of people. Really doesn't exist at all. Dad's generation, because now people, health awareness rises. Yes. He doesn't like too greasy, too heavy. Then he will try this. Stewed pork knuckle. In those days, Mom and Dad a suitcase, working hard in North Drift, pork knuckle noodle stall. I.e. from the south, hometown taste of tuku, for boiled and stewed. Many cleaning steps. Seemingly ordinary, but one less, may change the tone. Because it still has some short hair. It already has a razor. Shaved first. But there are still some fine hairs, we can't see. Or roast it. This way it's hairy, clean up. After the fire, a piece of pig's foot is brown. For safety, still have to shave the second hair. 19 years, cold low hallway. Su Zhenxing can always be alone. Refining the boring and tedious. Different from other second-generation succession, not forced, is voluntary, his story begins. Instead, because of being cheated. I was tricked. Yes, because I just got out of the army. My mother said, if you come to help, I'll buy a car for you to drive. Then I thought it was good. Young people want to chase crush, or something. There seems to be a trolley, it's pretty cool. Yes, I'll say yes, I'll be discharged. Just come to help. The middle-aged uncle looks back on the past, I don't have any regrets. Joked that he was cheated, not complaining. Although Su Zhenxing always said, I have never been out of society. Yet every day revolves around him, staged in front of booth seats. Is it not the life? Like someone said. Boss, do you sell marinated eggs? Still selling eggs. He said that birthday seems to add an egg. What's wrong? Some people are going to be unlucky. Just got out of prison. I want to eat pork knuckle noodle. Like some people in the morning, hit the car. Or something. Bad luck. We have guests. Come almost every day. And then there are. Come every 3 days, mostly. Some old gentlemen. Get used to it. Because pig feet are commonly eaten, they all have Chinese medicine. That can't eat too much. In fact, he sold, it's a long history. All cheap and delicious. Really cheap and delicious, very old-fashioned. Where did you come from? Keelung. Is this a good deal? Good deal. My old man's ticket is worth it, ride without money. Milky white soup, and the middle part of the white noodles. Aroma lingering, wandering in the ancient temple street. This taste. Perhaps not surprisingly not diverse. But sweet enough to make people want. Guard Dadoching. Years change. The colorful lights of the night light up. Section 3, Yanping North Road, Taipei, under the bus stop, already stand out of the long queue. It's not because of the traffic jam, Shanxian's late bus, and the late bus, but beside. Steaming tempting treats. Good job. No parsley good. Sometimes I dare not look at the guests. There are a lot of customers, queuing, afraid to watch. There will be pressure. Kai Mingxing and Lin Qianghua stall. Small space. There are many items, insulation grid, braised cabbage and bamboo shoots. Fried sauerkraut with fat and lean meat. There is also braised pork rice with braised pork soup, combined. Foodies. The heart of the vulgar big bowl is good. Cut buns are delicious, it has a lot of meat, and it's cheap. You are in Taipei, hard to find this price. Sishan soup is also delicious. Strong. Then I feel its guts, no fishy smell. There is a chief shopkeeper. His wife said, "Does Banqiao have anything to eat? Why did you come here to eat?" He said, "That's not the problem. It means I miss that old taste." Mother's taste from hometown. Let the chef relieve the homesickness. Also let most of the local customers. Yanping North Road Section 3. Street stalls in Yansan Night Market. More Japanese fans report every year. 2 eat 8 bowls, another, with soup and vegetables. Record breaking my first time. I saw people eating so much. All delicious. You stinky fart. Addition and subtraction. Lin Xianghua is confident because of the hot food on the stall. For hot food at the stall, everything is her and Mr. Homemade flavors that I love. 30 years time tested. Able to survive the competition. Use some confidence as a seasoning. In fact, it's not too much. 12 o'clock at night, stall cleaning. Push back the rented kitchenette near the night market. It's already past 4 o'clock in the morning. Nap for 5 hours. Kai Mingxing must continue. Fight for the car at night. Prepare. Kosher salt washes away the slime. Alum will be astringent. Bad taste. I use kosher salt, is the most primitive thing. Rub up and down, wash left and right. 3 rounds. Make sure the pig intestines are clean and smooth. Put it in the pot and boil it. About half an hour. To soften and mature, triple layer meat and offal. Follow the same pattern. This pot brings together fresh and sweet essence. Take care of both. It is still the thick soup head of the signature Sishan soup. Once it was not enough to collect the soup, then let's add water and boil it again. It will taste completely different. General broth can be recooked. Sishan soup needs something. Ingredients. Boil it out. After selling that soup, there will be no more. We didn't know before. The guests have reflected. We evolve evolution. Another pot of 3-layer meat boiled in soy sauce soup. The first stage of small fire to taste. Half-hour half-time break. Cook again. The soup is almost dry and colored. Fat part boiled into jelly. Melt in your mouth. Lean meat is delicious and not firewood. It's homemade pilaf. And the owner of the bag. The sweetness is much worse. That is, warm body pigs are much different from frozen ones. That stew. Let the meat. Relatively tasty. Second, it is faster, softer, to rot. Shade oil is sweet. Not as salty as soy sauce. Our southern kids. Taste sweeter. When graduating from junior high school, from my hometown Jiayi, traveled to Taipei to learn electroplating. 16 to 29 years old, 13 years. Kai Mingxing is super focused and persistent, but factory life, simple rules. With a simple and honest personality. Difficulty getting to know someone. Kai Mingxing. The idea of changing careers arises. People say, "You do this kind of business, I can't get a wife," my mother said. My uncle sells shark cigarettes at Taipei Bridge. Our next door neighbor sells large intestine fried. She said, "No. You come to do business. Have a better chance." Kai Mingxing was at his uncle's stall at that time, studied for a week, stand up right next door. The new signboard sells food. But culinary skills accumulate, relying on the precision of the taste buds. The right temperature. What a week of tonic. You can get started. Business deserted. It's a matter of course. Was there a time when the stock market was at 10,000? All walks of life are good. But I was not good at doing business at that time. Silly. Do you have the guts? At first, my mother came to help. My elder sister is here to help. Mom said, "It's okay if you're not married yet. You are full. Everyone is full. One person feeds a whole family. Youth is capital." Relying on uncle to help, Kai Mingxing also learns by doing. Continuous revision and improvement. Listen carefully to customers' suggestions. Majority opinion. As a basis for 3 years. Slowly from the night market to mine. Promoted to become. Many people supper and supper every day. We like to be criticized. Because you listen well. Won't progress. Arhat married a good wife. The level of cooking has been upgraded again. 4 hands after marriage. Face difficulties in life, more supportive. Challenge level by level, survived all. SARS foot and mouth disease. I almost put it away. Follow me, 60,000 yuan per month. Have another child. It was really hard at that time. But we had a good time. Want to earn more? Sell an extra hour or two. Have that price. Good luck. Good timing. Hello, miss. Takeaway. What do you want for takeout? 2 bag. A mixed soup. Live in the kitchen. Nothing at all. Step by step. Nothing at all. You want to marry him. It's 2 people who have to struggle and work hard. Kai Mingxing and Lin Xianghua, from sleeping in a rented kitchen. Own your own house. The children also finish school. Now the burden is lightened on the shoulders. But the same every day at 4 p.m. Show up at Yansan Night Market on time. Still sleeping 5 hours a day. Cherish every job opportunity. Sincere attitude, money with both hands, willing to make customers pick and choose. Meet the needs of various additions, subtractions. Thanks to everyone who is willing to come, destined guests. It's a blessing to be able to do it. Do as much as possible. Can't make plans. Be professional. Not like we used to. Speak the truth. Many things need to be prepared first. Before we can hit the road. Want to start in a hurry, not doing enough preparation. Business continues to this day. Kai Mingxing said himself, it's just more than others. So lucky. So even now, still learning humbly. Hope to keep pace with the times. Be more professional, but can endure disappointment and loneliness. Don't give up easily. Persist in doing one thing for 30 years. While betting enthusiasm, why not? Admirable perseverance. Standing under the theater for a long time is yours. Step by step. There is no one who reaches the sky in one step. It's all going to be like this. Kai Mingxing. More than one person is full. Take care of the family. Have to let the customers in line. Stomach can be satisfied. That naive guy back then, bad food reputation, already with hands. Earned a good name. Everything you owe is gone. Noon. The store is very busy, very busy. The neat skills of the proprietress. Bowl after bowl of rice tame. Meat cutting plate side dishes, blanched slightly in boiling water. Will be served immediately. That's about 89. Barely done. Just heated up. Freshly cooked. Just a little hot. That's right. But get it right. Too ripe, not tasty, too hard. People line up. Just for this old signboard. Founded in the 56th year of the Republic of China, it is now passed down to the 3rd generation. The proprietress married into the Lin family. Just follow the in-laws. Started rice tame business. And earlier my father-in-law was pulling a tricycle. Here at Yongla Market, later sold rice simmered ice. But selling that ice. Business is relatively poor. If the sales are hot, the business will be better. Although the old store is famous for rice tame, but in fact, the most popular in the store. On the contrary, it is next to matama, meat dishes. Picking meat is the meat, liver, and meat on the lips. Currently processed. Freshest on this. It's past 6 in the morning. The lady boss took us here, pork stall at Yongla Market. Choose fresh ingredients. Raw intestines. Raw intestines have been picked for several years. Pick a few years. 40 or 50 years. From when my father-in-law sold it until now. Such a big chunk. The boss will handle it for me, because she has a good business. We only have so many. At this day. About 15 caddies. Cooked pork skin, rolled into pieces and glossy, after cooling down with cold water. You can feel it in your hand. SQ bomb is soft and tender. This is liver with tendon. Ordinary we cook rice tampon. They all use this meat broth. And the liver with 3 layers of meat. Bone meat and other meat, all cooked by the youngest son of the proprietress. The broth of these boiled meats, can't go to waste. The essence has become the soup base of rice moss. Less than an hour. The ingredients are not yet complete. Ready. There are already customers coming. Do you want to add your soy sauce to it? Let's pack a few bowls and 4 bowls. Why do you eat rice noodles early in the morning? love to eat. However, among the customers in the store, the most surprising thing is this one. Isn't he the boss's youngest son? Eat mothers love early in the morning. To stand in the position of the customer's feelings. So you have to eat and see for yourself. This cooks up see. It's delicious when you cook it. I will eat this in the morning, right? I have eaten since I was a child. Every day, my son helps you try it. He likes to eat, right? From what age? How old are you since childhood? How old are you? 3 or 4 years old. When I have free time in primary school, I love to eat when I come here. Children can't get tired of eating. I really can't get tired of my own food. Me too. The 36-year-old son loves this flavor. Good taste is addictive for more than 30 years. Like him, many old customers cannot quit this simple old-fashioned taste. The taxi driver came to serve a bowl before going to work, the owner of the famous black car. Let's solve it too. Young man in front of the booth picks up his mobile phone. Take photos of Futong's delicious taste and good way. Then why do you want to take a picture today? Want to take a photo today? Didn't you take pictures of that just now? Oh, let's take a picture and show it to my friends. Because I live near here. I came to eat by chance once. Then I found out it was delicious. How do you know this store? Can be found on the internet. Is it specially for you? Count work time. Even young people, all eat traditional rice tame for breakfast, because here is really cheap and big bowl. This bowl of slippery rice tame. Only 20 yuan copper plate price. With side dishes, pig skin 20 yuan with liver 40 yuan. A total of 80 yuan can be full. And it's been more than 10 years, no price increase. If there is no price increase, they are regular customers. I'm sorry, but I can't go up. Yes, small profits, but quick turnover. So at that time, my father-in-law, how much is a bowl when you sell it? A bowl is like a piece. A pair. A plate of 3 pieces of meat. Inheriting 3 generations of rice tame old shop, maintain the traditional taste of the old era, next to Yongla Market. Fragrance for nearly half a century, looking at nearly half a century. It's good to add marinated eggs. I want kimchi. I want kimchi. A fried rice. Good 35. With chilly weather. Haven't woken up from the drowsy Menglong. Wang Mingshua's shop. Already started to play the allegro of life. My father-in-law and mother-in-law get up at 1:30, start work at 2 o'clock. I am not lazy. I am in charge of selling, like some preparations. What would you like? I want 2 servings of fried noodles. Steaming in the dining car is rice flavor mixed with sesame oil. Ancient style fried rice. Garnish with green and red greens. Fried noodles, rice noodles. There is also an upgraded version, Sakura shrimp fried rice. Our many regular customers, favored Vitality Breakfast, next to the store, connecting Taipei City and New Taipei Sanchong, under the elevated Taipei Bridge. An early bird like Wang Mingxue. Every day close to 6 o'clock, just follow the world-renowned locomotive falls. Rush rush. Meet the challenges of the day. Everyone is in a hurry, yes, if it is 1 by 1 package, too late. I also tell the guests, we are drive-through, just stop it and it's okay. Rush to work. Like many people who are familiar with him, he only needs to stop. I'm ready to wait for him. In-laws from 71st year of the Republic of China, in business for 40 years. The main customers in the store are propped up. Taiwan's economically vibrant working class. Every morning, come to a big hot bowl to be satisfied. Just enough fuel for the first half. It's not dry, it's hard, it's not. What about me's relationship? But it's delicious and cheap. Formerly Taipei Bridge. A lot of workers here, then they are all from other counties and cities, go to Taipei Bridge to work in Taipei, like what my mother-in-law said in their time. Most of the workers gather. It's just on the side of the bridge. Less now. Yes, so eating fried rice is more filling. You have the strength to work, right? Otherwise, there are so many Western breakfasts now. What do you eat a hamburger? Maybe they won't be full. Today is the end of today. Dishes from Wang Mingshua's family, after the front table. No overnight. All reset to 0. Have to start all over again the next day. In-laws. Go to work at 2 o'clock in the morning every day. Eau de bone broth instead of tap water. As a seasoning base for soup. The amount of water should be grasped. How much broth do you want? Like 5 caddies of rice noodles, 10 caddies, and 20 caddies. The amount of water should be grasped. Ripe long glutinous rice. Hue-sensitive elastic viscosity is low, distinct grains, will not be seen for a long time, become too soft. Born in the fertile Qianan plain. Cheaper imports are better than this. Soak in water for 2 hours to soften, into the steamer. Meat comes in. I must wash 3 times. Otherwise I can't do it, it's my habit. Cut yourself more beautiful. It can be used to make a full moon. 1 by 1. It wasn't cut by that machine. Machine cut fast, but the marinade will rot. Look, these ain't bad. It's better to sell. Wang Mingxua's father-in-law, also the first generation owner, Lu Baizhou, do business stick a lot. Things are made and sold on the same day. Fried lard. Crispy shallots why fried crispy. Braised eggs. Do not buy OEM ready-made products. Shredded pork with fried rice. I don't want to pretend to others. Everything has to be done by yourself, on the tip of the guest's tongue. Make subtle differences. This is him making ordinary copper plate snacks. Can eat 2 generations for 40 years. Business wisdom. It's not that people don't make money, because I can't see don't. Everyone does it differently. I have a lot of money, others can't use. Golden hook shrimp with mushroom and lean meat impossible. Capital thick, in other words, know how to use good food. In exchange for small profits, but quick turnover. Do things down to earth and with conscience. From Pingdong. Simple peasant character. I used to grow bananas with my parents, but lose money. The fate of unsaleable production, let Lu Baizhou decide. With courage to drift north, looking for a more stable Taiwan dollar field. Watermelon cantaloupe rice. Only once a year. Only look at money once a year. You do business. Do you see money every day? Depends on what you do. Back then it was like a refugee. I don't even know how to get a car. Unfamiliar with the place. Not familiar with anything. Hard work. Wearing a hard helmet. 33 years old with his wife and children, Taiping Market at the head of the bridge. Really good news. Under the Taipei Bridge, temps love. And become the taste of local laborers. 40 years of changing times, Taipei Bridge reconstruction, temporary workers under the bridge, also getting old, no longer needed, leaving only the smell of Lu Baizhou's hard work, reminisce in the mouths of the older generation, and he also emerges from the self-deprecating refugee situation, relying on hard work to buy a house and shop, rooted in Taipei. Very serious. I'm a little more casual. He can't read from morning until work is over. Anything, just do the right thing. Don't do much. Country people are more diligent. Right. No difference. Everyone is nice. Diligence is yours. Inside the circle. How to get out. Think it yourself. Do you want the kimchi to be spicy? Don't be spicy. Parents-in-law from 3 character to 7 character. Physical loss. Let Wang Mingxua quit his job 3 years ago. Help at home. A filial daughter-in-law is also sympathetic. The hard work of the elderly, let them unload. The burden of loving the family that I have carried for 40 years. I'm going to bed very early at 8 o'clock. My daughter asks me every day, Mom, why are you sleeping every day, snake? I said I'm really tired. So scary. Homemade rice. Has the hard work of the previous generation. And the nostalgia of the years. To keep the heat alive, Wang Mingxua has to get used to getting up early, continue to be a drive-through.